All right, looks like we have audio. Start the timer. Go to CSS Battle. Hopefully, I can break my cycle of terrible solutions today. We have a square. Any square sort of shape. Let's see. I think I'm going to set my HTML background to the lighter blue. And then there are a couple ways conceptually I think I could approach this. I could margin in the body and have a couple borders. But the other thing that I'm thinking, hmm, the other thing that I'm thinking is maybe I could just style the HTML with a rotated linear gradient and then have a couple of box shadows. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe we try that. Let's see. I'm going to turn on outline 1 pixel solid. I'm going to make this selector not star, but ampersand selector, so I'm not confused by what border's doing. Margin 20, 30, 35, 40, 40, and 100 isn't quite enough. Well, it's going to have to be offset. Okay, so 120, 40, and 100. Oh, I do this backwards every time. 100, it's 90, 90, and then this one's 120. There we go. Nope, I need to move the bottom up. So it's going to be 70. That's maybe not exactly right, but some of that's because I have an outline. All right, and then I'm going to box shadow 0, 0, 0, 5 inches, and then it's going to be this color, which we're not going to see anything. I'm going to make my background red for a minute, just so I can see what I'm doing. All right, let's see what we have. That kind of looks like what I think I want right now. Now we just need to work on the background. Excuse me. All right, we're going to do a linear gradient. We're going to go from 135 degrees, and we're going to make it yellow. We're going to make it dark blue, and that's not going the way I think it is. That's okay, we'll fix that in a minute. And we're going to make it probably light blue. It may need to be transparent, we'll see. 135 degrees is wrong. What's it going to be? 225? Nope, not that number. That's a terrible number. Nope, not that either. So, if that's 135, that's 90. 45, that's what I want. Okay. Now we just need some set points. That's going to be 0. This one's going to be, I don't know what it is, 50 pixels, way more. 150 pixels, way less. 100, somewhere in there. 0. And then this one's going to be 80 pixels, let's say. All right, that gets us started. That's not right, but it gets us started. 60, 5, 4, 3, 0.5. None of these are working. We'll leave it at 63 for now. We'll see what we have to do with that. This one's somewhat close. 90, 5, 94, 93, 94 is kind of close. Okay. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but I've made a multicolored triangle, which was kind of my goal. All right, now I need to have another box shadow that's going to be, what is that? I don't know what I'm getting there. Oh, background repeat is now showing up because my box shadow isn't covering it. Okay. So this one's going to be minus, I don't know what that number is, 30 pixels. 30 pixels. Okay. So that's kind of working, but I'm going to have to make it, I think I have to make it grow by 30 pixels, and that's not the right thing for that. Okay, so now it's big enough, but it's too far. So 10. Okay, so the other thing that I can do is make, instead of having it grow, maybe I can grow it by 10. Let's see if this can work. That 20. It's still not big enough. Can it grow by 20? Still not. Well, maybe it's big enough. Let's try this. 20, 15. Make this 15. That dimension looks right. Let's make this one 15. And then set the color to dark blue. And let's see if we have a match. That is not quite a match. All right, let's try playing with this a little bit. 64 pixels. Let's see if it likes that better. Nope. 63.5. That doesn't look better. Oh, but it liked it. So, well, there we are. I wonder if this can be something like 65Q. That's not the right number. 66, 7, 8, 7. Okay, it's happy with that. 99Q. That actually looks better than what I had before. Let's see if the match is happy. Still happy. Now instead of 15 pixels, going to be 16Q. Yeah. Let's try it with all of them. As long as we're trying it. And the other thing that we can play with is the margin. So what if that was 10%? And 18%. That's too much, or wrong anyway. 19, 22, 23. It looks like it's going to be like 22.5, which is more characters. So let's put that back to a number. 70 is going to be 17%. Oh, wow, can I find the percent key? 18, 17.5. Yeah, let's put that one back. And the other one won't really help us. All right, so variabilizing won't really help much. I'm just going to minify and call that time. We're at 10 minutes. Okay, let's make sure we still have a match. And there are a bunch of spaces I can clean up still. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, That may be all. Yeah, that's probably all I can clean up. Uh, so based on the past 3 or 4 days and the fact that my solutions have been awful, I'm relatively pleased with this. 151 characters is not terrible. Also, kind of thought of a new way to do triangles. I've never considered a rotated linear gradient before, but it kind of worked. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm going to wrap that up for now, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching.